Hey guys, Mezzy here. Christmas is just around the corner and the Heroes of the Storm team has come out with a special Christmas present. Two new videos with gameplay. The first one being Shoutcast by game director Dustin Browder and StarCraft Shoutcaster Husky. But the second video they came out with, it has the game sounds only, which you can download, so you can make your own Shoutcast video. Which, of course, I'm going to do. Heroes of the Storm is one of the games I am really looking forward to. So, I haven't really shoutcast at all in the past, but it's something I'm willing to try, so let's see how it goes. Let's start up the video straight away and get right into the game. So, the map we're starting out on is Blackhearts Bay. Now, if you don't know what Heroes of the Storm is going to be about, it's a MOBA type game like League of Legends and Dota 2, but with a different approach to it, a real Blizzard approach. It's really going to be focused on teamwork, and what you'll start out with is not regular maps, but maps with different types of objectives that can help you defeat the other team. Now, we're starting out with, on the right side, the red team. We have the Siege Tank, Stitches, Malfurion, the Lich King, and the Queen of Blades, Kerrigan, while on the left side we have the blue team with the Demon Hunter, the Lich King, the Zeratul, Uther, and the Witch Doctor. So Zeratul here is showing off his dancing skills before the game starts. So on Blackhearts Bay, what the goal is going to be, other than defeating your enemy, of course, is that you'll be able to collect doubloons from treasure chests. And when you have 10 doubloons here in the center, which you just saw, a ghost ship appears, or rather is there for most of the fight, and you can turn in these doubloons to the captain, and when you reach 10 doubloons, the ghost ship will bombard the other team. Now, here we can see that the Witch Doctor and Demon Hunter and the Lich King are already encountering the other team. The Demon Hunter taking down, or Witch Doctor, one of the two, taking down the mines laid by the Siege Tank. And it looks like the teams are already fighting. At the bottom lane we have Stitches versus Uther, and didn't see the other one, sorry. As I said, this is the first time I'm shoutcasting Lich King and Malfurion, and the Siege Tank kill off the Witch Doctor already. One kill for the red team. Having such a kill early on definitely gives an advantage. The red team takes the Scythe Tower, and we have another encounter. Malfurion and the camera is obviously switching quite fast at this point. So, Zeratul and Uther versus Stitches and Kerrigan. Stitches will be able to get away even though he is low in health. The ghost ship has spawned, which means so have the blue treasure chests. Now at the top we have the Lich King, Malfurion, and Siege Tank against the Witch Doctor and Lich King. Both Lich Kings are low on health, but the Witch Doctor is the first to die. He actually died pretty quickly. Now as you can see, the Siege Tank does have siege mode just like a StarCraft, and I'm not sure, but it looks like it might have splash damage. Lich Kings both on lower health, Demon Hunter running back towards the healing well, healing up so that he'll be able to fight again. The red team is attacking the tower, which is something they don't want, of course. Siege Tank looking like he will have to run back. Kerrigan. Oh no, there goes Malfurion down for the red team. However, it's the first kill the blue team has on the red team, so that's not too bad. Kerrigan is channeling the doubloons into the treasure chest of Blackbeard, and it looks like Stitches wants to do the same, but Zeratul has something else to say about that. The Siege Tank does go down on the red team, and it looks like the Lich King might, but no, the heroes from the blue team are not able to kill him. So let's see what happens. The Lich King from the left side teleported back to the main base, and we see the Witch Doctor gaining control of the Scythe Tower, or pillar, whatever you want to call it. Looks like Uther and Demon Hunter won't be going in for the kill. Malfurion is just defending, of course, as one can. So one of the great things about this is that the teams have shared experience, which means if you have multiple heroes in one lane, but the other lane needs help, one of your heroes can go to the other lane, and you won't lose on any experience, because the hero that stays will still get the experience from the lane you're leaving from. Lich King, Siege tank, and Malfurion against the Lich King on the blue team. Lich King is on both sides again low on health. The Siege tank dies, and at this point the kills are even, as are the levels. Malfurion dies, giving the blue team the slight advantage here. Looking at the tower, the health is about equal on them, so in that regards the teams are very equal. Now, nothing much happening yet. The red team has 4 doubloons turned in, and the blue team has 0 doubloons turned in, and it just seems to be a normal back and forth at this point. Uther seems to go towards the bottom, mounting up, which you can do in this game to quickly move from one lane to another. The blue team turning in doubloons. The Demon Hunter will be turning in 2. There we go. And it looks like the Witch Doctor was caught off guard, dropping 2 doubloons, which he had picked up, and it equalizes the amount of kills per team again. Now we have the Stitches being attacked by the Demon Hunter and Uther. Uther looks like he won't make it out, and indeed he dies quite quickly. The Demon Hunter also trying to run away, and does, as there is a wall up between the towers, which needs to be killed for you to be able to pass on. Now the blue team has turned in 6 doubloons and the red team only 4. So it could go either way as to who will get the first bombardment. The blue team levels up to level 9, as red already was. The kills advantage is in fact in the red team's favor now, and the red team seems to be going for Blackbeard. We'll see if they can manage to pull this off. Kerrigan has 8 doubloons. If she manages to turn them in, then we'll see the first bombardment. The Lich King stalling the other side, Malfurion as well, and yes, indeed, Kerrigan manages to channel the doubloons, meaning there is now bombardment. Bombardment will focus on the buildings of the other team. The blue team going for the doubloon treasure chest on the bottom. Let's see if they can get them. Siege tank going into siege mode, and the Lich King, or I guess is a shadow of the Lich King, attacking the tower. Witch Doctor is respawning, Kerrigan is on low health, Lich King on the red side is on low health, Malfurion at about half, so even though bombardment has happened, it just ended, the blue team can still catch up, obviously. Blue team going to turn in the doubloons. Let's see if they can pull it off. I see on the minimap that the red team is incoming, wanting to prevent the turn-in at any cost. We have another combat engagement. Zeratul stunning both Kerrigan and Stitches. Malfurion goes down. And let's see what happens. Running an awesome Ultralisk though, attacking Uther, which I assume is from Kerrigan. There are no other StarCraft heroes here. Lich King on low health. Siege tank and Stitches are running. Demon Hunter dies quite quickly suddenly. Good focus down. The red team retreats a bit. Kerrigan does die. The blue Lich King on low health. Will he die? Lich King on the red team dies, and the Lich King on the blue team as well. They were both extremely on low health. Zeratul goes down, dropping a lot of doubloons. And it looks like that the red team has won this encounter, giving them enough doubloons and time to get another bombardment in. They just need to finish that channel and it will be done. There we go. Both are turned in. 10 doubloons exactly. Blackbeard will attack the blue team again. That's 2 bombardments in a row from the red team. Obviously not very great for the blue team. Meanwhile, at the top we have another engagement. The Witch Doctor, however, gets trapped by Kerrigan, and the Kerrigan and Siege Tank finish him off. Looks like the bombardment is hitting the top lane, proving to be quite useful, of course, for Kerrigan and the Siege Tank. Lich King has joined them as well, and let's see if they push it out.
Blue team has captured a mercenary camp.
Blue team has captured a mercenary camp. Now these are another great addition to the MOBA genre with Heroes of the Storm. The heroes can kill off these neutral creeps, minions, whatever they're going to be called, and they can capture the camp. Then 2 or however many of those minions will spawn, attacking the lane of the opposite team. Now, it looks like that the blue team is going to turn into balloons now. We'll have to see if they can pull it off. And the red team is, of course, going to try to stop it again. What's his face? Zeratul managing to get a great stun off. Kerrigan trying to get the Demon Hunter. And it looks like another combat dance. Witch Doctor managing to trap the Lich King quite well, but not being able to get a kill. Malfurion dying, Kerrigan dying, Lich King on the red side dying, Stitch is nearly dead. This could look like a turnaround. Now again they are being able to channel the doubloons, giving 10 doubloons on the blue team, meaning they get their first bombardment on the red team. Always quite useful. Uther going for the next treasure chest. They'll probably want to try and get the next bombardment in as well as with the red team. The first 2 bombardments definitely doing major damage there. Red team loses another healing well. And looks like Stitches is going to go for another kill. Will the Witch Doctor survive, or will Stitches have to run away? He has to run away with backup in the form of Demon Hunter. So before they could get to Stitches, the Siege Tank comes in to distract them to try and save Stitches, which he does successfully. Lich King joins them at the top. And Uther and the Lich King will want to try and get another bombardment in for the blue team, which looks like will happen. And there we go, 10 doubloons again, another bombardment, another engagement. Siege Tank dies quite quickly, Stitch is on low health. Zeratul tries to go for him. Zeratul stuns Kerrigan, Kerrigan on half health, looks like she will die. There are many heroes there, and the blue team does indeed kill her. So bombardment being able to make quick work of a fort, and it looks like that most of the buildings on the red team are actually dead. What started out as the red team having a pretty good advantage has completely turned around by the blue team, and they're definitely on the upper hand right now. 14 kills to 12, 4 forts to 3, and Lich King on the red team dies. We have Stitches on low health. Will he survive? Will he be able to run away? It doesn't look like it, but who knows. And yes, he does manage to get away. Siege Tank in siege mode, of course, wanting to keep the enemy heroes at bay. The teams are regrouping. Witch Doctor going to the top lane, probably wanting to get control over that lane. And yeah, just general regrouping, waiting for people to respawn. The Witch Doctor manages to die off, and the Lich King is about to respawn on the red side. I really love this game because it just shows how you can completely turn it around when you are losing on one side. Especially with the bonus objectives, you can gain the advantage, and it's gives you a chance to win, which in other MOBA games often doesn't really happen. Malfurion gets absolutely crushed. Lich King on the red side gets crushed. Uther on low health, will he make it out? He's using his immunity cooldown. Witch Doctor respawns, and we have yet another kill on the red side. We'll have to see what happens. Red side definitely not looking good at this point. Demon Hunter killing off the mines from the siege tank. And it looks like we completely missed another bombardment from the blue side. On my count, that's 3 bombardments to 2. And blue is definitely pushing it forward now. Probably hoping to end it right now. We'll see if they can pull it off. It's level 17 compared to level 15. 18 kills to 13. The 4 forts to 2. We've seen that comebacks can be made, but it isn't looking good for the red team at any rate. Red team has regrouped. It looks like they're going to move as a team to hopefully fend off the blue team. A large amount of minions incoming, Stitches taking care of them, and another encounter ensues with the mercenaries. Now they're nearly dead. Red team taking the mercenaries, a good idea to help them enforce the top lane. Stitches fought against Zeratul. He's back. Zeratul looks like he went invisible. We have a death on the blue team, and it looks like Stitches is about to die as well. Witch Doctor has died off. Uther on low health. Stitches is dead. Will Uther survive? He heals himself. Man, Uther can survive now, but he still dies in the end. Now, it looks like that Golden Uther is some type of ultimate ability. I sadly don't know what it is exactly, but hopefully we'll get more information on that in the future. Now, the Lich King on the blue side is trying to kill Kerrigan. Will he be able to pull it off? No, he does not. Thanks to the back of Kerrigan's allies, she does survive.
Red team's palace is under attack.
So, red team, their base is completely annihilated. There isn't much left at all. It really just feels like a matter of time before the blue team finishes them off. Levels are caught up a bit, 18 to 17 now. The kills are 19 to 17, also caught up a bit. The blue team is currently down 2 heroes, with respawns incoming. Uther is back, and the Lich King will soon follow in about 20 seconds. Now on the right side, the Malfurion is fighting the Witch Doctor and, what's his face? I keep forgetting his name. Zeratul, and they managed to kill him off pretty quickly. Lich King on the red side has pretty low health, although I don't immediately see what he's doing. Kerrigan is taking quite a beating from both the Demon Hunter and Uther. Excuse me. So, all of the blue team has respawned. A lot of the red team is low on health. Let's see what blue does. They're in a pretty good position right now. It looks like the Zeratul is just going to clear up the bottom lane and give them a chance to finish it off. Both the Zeratul and the Lich King going for the doubloons, while the Witch Doctor and one other hero have gone for more mercenaries again. Alright, they've got the doubloons. Do they have enough for another bombardment? Yes, they do. Zeratul just has to turn in his 4, and they'll have enough again. Engagement started by Kerrigan and Lich King. Uther on half health. After the Lich King gets completely annihilated, Uther dies. Kerrigan is still alive. Will she survive? She does not. The red side gets completely annihilated. 4 out of the 5 dead. Will Stitches make it out alive? Just Uther and the Demon Hunter on the blue team that got killed off in that engagement. A great trade. 2 for 4. They're taking down the last of the buildings with bombardments, and it's looking like the end of the road for the red team. Looking at the stats, 24 kills to 19 kills, 4 forts to 0, level 19 to 18. If they get level 20, they're supposed to get another big spell or buff, something like that. Level 20, so it should be a game over. Stitches will not be able to save the game. And that's GG for the blue team. Blue team wins after being behind the red team at the start of the game. They managed to turn it around, getting some great team versus team encounters, and really pulling it off. Which means that ends this Shoutcast. Wrong screen, but doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think. This isn't something I've done before. I'm really just winging it here. And if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, click the like button, the usual stuff. As Blizzard comes out with more of these types of things, and you guys do enjoy this shoutcasting content, I will be sure to keep doing them. But for now, until they give us more of that content, I'm Mezzy, and I'll see you again next time.